It hasn't came through yet, Larry.
It's on its way, Miss Chronic.
It's Friday night. Chicka chicka boom boom, chicka boom boom. So excited. There's just so many things going on. Ugh.
Just hanging out
on a Friday night.
Let's see what happens here. We should be going pretty much the collection, the connection. The squirrels on the internet must be going kind of slow here.
Yeah, it's kind of late in the nights. We don't normally go on this late because we've got some really great announcements to make. So we're making a special. We were kind of tied up doing some things. There we go. We were tied up doing some other things, some very important things. So sounded good. Sounded good.
You want to check the sound one more time on your telephone there?
Okay.
How's it sound?
We're good.
Okay, let's go.
Let's rock it, man.
Turn that sound down.
Let me turn the sound down. We're gonna get this thing popping. I got a lot going on. Let me tell a few folks some things real quick.
Yeah, let me share it to my page too. Ms. Chronic. We got the doubler. I got to get another doubler. There we go. We're all kinds of wiggity whacked in here.
Okay, we're good.
Sure, I got my sound off in my computator.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
So look at that doubler. Look at that big ball. Wow.
That's serious right there, Larry.
Serious. So what's new with you, Miss Chronic? What's been going on? We've got the wonderful people. We told them we would talk about them over at the Urban Pride
Absolutely, because the Grinder is a sponsor for Urban Pride events. Shout out to Brandy. She's putting that event on, well, one of the many events going on this week with the Pride this week. So shout out to her and Urban Pride events. And so, yeah, it's pretty cool. We were talking, and they've got the parade going on, and just everything's so lovely. And we'll actually be out on Sunday shooting live from her event.
Is that a joke? Pride shooting live?
Pride shooting live with the Grinder. Yeah, so we'll be shooting live on Sunday with Urban Pride events. And guess you are never, ever going to know, or you won't believe.
You got to back up from that, Mike. You're crushing my
I'm killing
ears.
it.
You're killing
okay,
it.
I'm passionate tonight.
Christ, Chronic. She's on fire.
I'm on fire. You guys are not going to believe this.
She's on fire.
This is like an God.
An epiphany.
God.
An epiphany. It's coming from the sky.
You're not going to believe this, Larry.
What
do you know where we're going to be shooting live from on Sunday?
Where are we going to be shooting live from on Sunday at the Urban Pride Festival?
Lost Lakes.
Wait.
It was not canceled for her event.
What?
No.
What?
No, it was not canceled.
Why not?
Because the show must go on.
It's like rain or shine event? Is that what the story is?
When you have an outside event, it's kind of like a family reunion. You don't stop it. You got to keep it going.
Especially when it comes to special
anniversaries or
like
organizations and things like that. You can't just stop it.
Right.
I mean, I can see on certain circumstances, perhaps. Let me push it back, Larry, because I'll quit screaming so loud, because I'm passionate tonight. This is a big deal for me. How's that?
You don't have to lean back from it. It's just
don't take me all the way out, because I got things to say today.
No, that's just you hearing you. You're
okay.
really loud.
So yeah, I was shocked. I thought surely she's shut her event down. But
don't call me Shirley.
She didn't shut it down, Larry.
She didn't shut it down?
No. And guess what?
What?
The entire area that she's having her event was the exact same area that the event that we were formerly part of was going to be holding the exact same event in the exact same area.
And you know why you don't cancel event?
Why?
Because Brian and Bo Leg coming to the event. Look at that. Oh, man, who cares about a little water? Look at that chest. Look at that booty. Hell yes, Miss Chronic. That's what it is. It's all about the entertainment.
That was our June 8th event.
Oh.
I'm sure they're going to be. I'm sure they're going to be at her event coming up on
let's
Sunday.
Scroll up.
Yeah, scroll up. Get with something more new with the program. But yeah, so anyway, there we go. Lost Lakes Pride
There you
Health
go.
and Wellness Fest Sunday. It's going to be this Sunday, which is actually a week before the 28th and 29th. So somehow magically.
Bring your own banana hammock.
Bring your own banana hammock. But somehow magically they're able to have it. It's not devastation.
It's not.
It's not.
There we go. There we go.
Now, I don't know if the slides are going to be available. I will say that, yes, just like the horrible, horrible rains have fallen here on our state, there has been tons and tons and tons of devastation in our state. So that is definitely,
But it's
that's
not.
the case.
You're not going there to go down the slide. You're going there to be with friends and make a statement that we of.
Well, there you go, money shot.
There you go. That is.
Scroll up, Larry.
My mouse is broken.
Scroll up. Let's keep
The
it
mouse
moving.
is broken.
Anyway,
Chronic.
it's about the actual event itself.
There
I know
you go,
they have
Miss
tried.
Wanda, a lazy fox Chanel. Is this still the other one?
Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, so they've tried to have this event. There it was.
Pot of
Gold is
Gold,
going to
there
be
you
out
go.
there. Pot of Gold
Everybody.
is actually
Cannabis World is coming out there.
So it's a lot going on, but they are definitely going to be out there this Sunday at Lost Lakes. It did not get canceled. Oh, go down. She was on the radio and KOC, all that stuff. Like, well, they were actually talking. I mean, it's not devastation out there.
Caco Radio, huh? Go.
So it is what it is. But I'm excited. We're actually, even before all this madness happened with the former event that we were part of, we had agreed to help sponsor Urban Pride event. So we were planning on being out there on Sunday, going live. It's a great organization, great people. Brandy's awesome. I wish nothing but greatness for her event to take place, and look forward to being a part of that on Sunday. We looked at the forecast. It looks like there's going to be a couple of days. It's about 30% chance of rain, but for the other one that we was going to be a part of, but for hers, even if it rains, the main thing is that they're out there at a lake. I don't know if y'all have ever, been swimming in a pool, Larry, or been out to Whitewater or some of these other places, or at the lake. You just keep it. I mean, unless there's lightning popping, you just keep it moving. You just keep partying.
I'm all about that. The Queen of Sheba, free until midnight, $10 after 23:06. I don't know if that's some other event there or something.
They're doing the whole week festivities, or the whole week. So she's one of many, but Urban Pride events. I'm real proud of her. They've came a long way. So definitely, this Sunday they will be out at Lost Lake. So anyone that can get out there and help support them, there's going to be some great sponsors. They're going to be having some live performances, just all kinds of great stuff. So go check them out.
There you go. That's awesome. That's awesome. We wish everybody luck over there. Did you already tell them the Eventbrite, where they can find it at? Urban Pride Events, right over there. Here's I wonder if they could follow that.
Yeah, I can go there.
Oh, it's just going to take me right back to there.
Yeah, but she does have an Eventbrite for tickets.
Oh,
Or I
here
think
we go.
you can buy the tickets at the door also.
There you go.
There
Have
you
to go
go.
check
Bam.
it out. Take your significant other on down there.
Go have fun.
That's it. Maybe medicate a little bit. Hang out.
Yep.
It's really a great.
Shout out to Pot of Gold. They're going to be out there, looks like, too. So, hey.
Hey.
Hey, Pot of Gold ladies.
Well, it's just a great time, man. It's just, the facility is awesome out there.
Yeah.
Well, they got 1,000 acres.
They do have over 1,000 acres out there at the Lost Lakes. And, it does, it has 3 different lakes. I mean, we've been talking, you guys that watch our show, we've been talking about this thing for the past 2 months solid. We were so proud of what we were a part of.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah,
What do you
here's
want to
some-
talk about?
Yeah, No.
Where do you want to start?
Go back to there. Let's talk about these things.
Talk about this?
Well, you can't see it very well for some
Well,
reason.
hold on. Let me get over there.
Adjust
CD's
it, Larry. This
not
is
on the
important
ones
to
and
discuss.
zeros here.
This
Jesus
is important to
Christ,
discuss. The people need to know what they're looking at when they're looking at things. Because there's always two sides to every story. And then there's a third side that is the one that I want everybody to believe. Come on, Larry, you can do it. There you go.
I know I can do it. I taught CD everything he knows.
Ooh, looky there, looky there. So, picture this. This is a lake. The lake had a little extra water. This is one of two different stages. That particular stage right there that's a picture's being taken of is a stage that would be located what they call on the beach. Okay?
Son of a beach!
Son of a beach. That particular stage has always been off limits since we discovered that there was a major flood. So that.
But that's not even really what the stage was.
That's
right?
not the stage. There's an amphitheater stage.
Right?
There's a main stage, and that's not it. And
that's
for
a
some
giant
reason,
ping pong table or something like that.
Yeah, that's like a place where you go. Probably put a DJ up, and the water definitely is way further in than it should. Be on a normal day. But for folks that don't know any better, that looks normal. I mean, sure, there's trees. I mean, it's a 1,000 acres of wood.
Are those banana hammocks left over from the last event they had there?
They just need to get straightened up. I mean, like any other type of event, before you have an event, you go clean it up. So, of course, there's tree limbs broken down. It is a lake area in the
we're just
woods.
coming out of winter, spring, and
it's we just started summer was officially today.
Right.
So. But that particular stage, that wasn't even a stage that was going to be used for our event once we discovered that there was excessive water. That stage wasn't even in the plan. I don't know why the other picture of the stage that actually was going to be used wasn't taken and posted, but it wasn't. So, but this is the stage picture that they wanted to put up there to show everybody. And I mean, how deep does that look to you, Lair?
How deep is your love? Is your love?
It looks frightening. I can tell you that looks extremely frightening at a lake park. So let's flick to the next picture because
it's not very deep out there.
I mean, it's a lake though. I mean, it's a fake lake. The way that things were written was like there was a devastation, like the tsunami, hurricane, and sharks were dangerously going to come in and hurt people. It's dangerous. I mean, most of us are okie dokes. We're used to dealing in the country. We're used to Lake Thunderbird. We're used to camping. We're used to doing a lot of things, and that's really what.
Well, certainly first and foremost is that if there's that body of water sitting there and it looks like maybe it's not a safe condition for people to play on or anything like that, that would be spaced out of the area.
And that actually was. That wasn't even part of our area that was chosen to be part of our event because that was part of the beach area, which that particular part right there, that's not going to be a part of the event tomorrow on Sunday for the Urban Pride because that was the part that is not usable. So she won't be using that. You don't think that that's where she's going to be at because she's not going to be there. That particular area isn't it. So, but
so there's 1,000 acres, and this is maybe what, 5 acres?
I mean, if that.
If that. Okay.
Let's look at some more photos.
Let's look at some more photos. Here we go.
Devastation.
Oh.
Nope. Go back. It's a muddy.
Well, here.
I like that picture specifically.
Specifically,
I love that picture because, when other events take place that are going to be taking place out there very soon, that's perfect for a bonfire. It'll actually save money on a budget.
Balling on a budget.
We've
got all of the.
We have all the wood.
The sticks and stones from the spring cleanup pretty much, and then spring kind of got away from everybody and
it did
bit us all in the ass.
But we can do like a Burning Man bonfire.
The Burning Man bonfire. And that's what's going to happen out there with that stuff because you got to burn it down
you have
anyway.
to, unless you're going to haul it off. If not, let's just burn it. Let's get it cracking.
Somewhere and
free wood, everybody. I mean, hell, that looks. When I'm talking about return on investment or budgets and trying to get sponsorship money, that's money saved. I look at that as a bonus. That's winning right there. I don't see that as a bad deal.
I don't see it as a bad deal either. And you know what else is really
I'm not going to
cool?
put my tent on top of it, of course, because there's 1,000 acres to choose from. But I mean, that's a large pile of wood that we get to save money on if we want to have a Burning Man bonfire. I mean,
you gotta put coins on your eyes for the boat, man. If you're going to build your tent on top of the wood there.
I mean,
I seen that in the movie Troy. Who's seen that? Go ahead. Anybody? Somebody.
No.
So anyway, Brad Pitt. You didn't see that? Man,
No.
dude's like nude in it. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
So but yeah, you know what else is really great?
What?
Is it's wet as shit out there, which means that you don't really got to worry about no fires or anything like that. That the bonfire is good to go. It's good safety wise. It's like perfect timing. It's almost like
It was made to happen.
it was made to happen.
Yes.
There you go. The light that will guide us through the night as. Do you want to see another picture? Or should we?
Let's see another picture. Let's see what else is out there.
All right.
Oh, show the one with the volleyball. Oh, no, the one with the volleyball. Go the other direction.
I don't know if you got volleyball. I don't think we put the volleyball. I don't think you sent that one over there, Miss Chronic.
Oh.
This.
Mud.
Is that what that is?
I'm not sure.
That looks like red quicksand. I was out there maybe 6 weeks ago with one of the guys from the event. And he took me way back into the woods, going down into this little reserve area. And it looked a lot like this, which at the event, there was nobody that was going to be out in this remote area.
No.
Because it was so far on the other side of the lake that maybe if you were looking for some
place to, like, bury
some hobbits or some
bury a body out in the wilderness.
Nah, it ain't nobody. It's a weed show, man. Ain't nobody. All you want to do is.
I'm just saying, if you're going that far out where you're getting into quicksand and stuff.
Well, it was on the edges of the lake, which you can imagine will be wet, and so I got de-virginized. My feet went up to my ankles, and then it took me like 3 days to finally wash the red.
The red out of your
yeah. So it took my virginity, and it was pretty wild. And so it looks like we got a little bit more of that, but you know,
it looks like straight devastation. It's dangerous.
You think that's? Did you see the kickball match? You should have seen the mud at the kickball match.
That
was dangerous.
It looked way more serious than this.
To see Toki Daniel to see Shelly Lynn go head over heels.
That would have been a sight to see. I wish I could have seen it.
In the outfield was just absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Shout out to that whole crew there and
I wish we could have the
dabbing dugout crew, Medic Mike and Meemaw. Larry Reed batting cleanup. So that's one of the pictures
they were out there
of
in the
it out there.
mud and having fun. I mean, when you go to this type of event, you don't go in a suit and tie and expect to stay clean. And you're going out to go out to the wilderness. I mean, it's that, especially camping involved, and you know what you're signing up for. I mean, and you know, if it rains, it snows, if it freezes. I mean,
I was a Boy Scout for a long time, Miss Chronic. And we would love this stuff.
Yeah, it's what
when it was ready. That's it.
He's like, I was built for this shit.
That's it. I was a Boy Scout, but they threw me out. You know why?
Why?
Eating a brownie. No, I'm just kidding.
200 milligrams.
Yeah, 200 milligrams. There you go.
He made in
there
his
you go.
mom's
Hearts up for that joke there, Miss Chronic. That's the 200 milligrams. Larry got thrown out of Boy Scouts for
made
eating a brownie.
Made in his mama's kitchen. Made it himself.
So what's next? Guide me to the way.
Oh, well, you know. So with that being said, people have made decisions higher than ourselves, Larry. And without any kind of, conversations, we've just had to be kind of left here.
Well, I suck at watching porn because I just zip up to the money shot.
All right, let's do it.
For the whole roll-up thing, like, hey, I'd like to fix your refrigerator, baby.
Here's your ticket. I've got a big ticket for you.
I got a pizza, lady. I got extra pepperonis.
Well, with that being said, you know,
right.
it was a bummer. You know,
It was
we've worked really hard. A lot of people. You know what I will say, that the people in that group, there are some phenomenal individuals in that group that we were working with, that were working extremely hard, worked, you know, tons of hours, and their heart was in the right place. But just sometimes things happen, you know, like devastation.
devastation.
And when devastation happens, people make decisions, and when people make decisions,
Well,
they just you have to roll with it. But then when people make decisions, other people make decisions, and so guess what's happened?
am I supposed to hit the picture now?
Hit the picture. Hit it, Lair.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my goodness. So there's the pop.
There we go. Here, wait, let me get it into the.
Yeah, get in there.
Well, tell us a little bit about what's going on there.
Well, you know, myself and two other phenomenal ladies in cannabis have decided to we're not going to let this magical day skip past us. It only comes once in a lifetime. The first annual celebration of 788 passing in our great state only happens once, for the first annual. So there's another great event going on 3 hours away, and so there's some great people going down there to help, you know, celebrate theirs. But for those of us who are here in the Oklahoma City, Tulsa area, some of the other areas, we were really, really looking forward to having a place to go and celebrate for our 1 year anniversary. So the two other ladies and myself and Larry, we're all going to make it happen. And my chronic staff here, Thug Juicy, Jennifer, Wally Chronic, and anybody else out there that's part of our crew, we're going to all make it happen. And actually, there's quite a few people who are going to still make it happen. We have a lot of work to do, because of course this is the 29th of this month. So we have decided to take on a huge task, and we're not going to let this go. And we're going to also be out at Lost Lakes June 29th, and it's going to be just a Saturday event, and it's called Advance. Larry, tell us what do you think about the advance word that was chosen?
I think that we need to advance the education, advance the medication, and advance the celebration, because I am 788. That's what it's all about, is to advance the knowledge that's out there, advance the knowledge about medication, and advance the celebration, taking it to a next level, showing people that we can associate freely in an environment that we choose, and there's not any kind of troubles or anything like that. We're going to go 12 to 8. We're going to vend. We're going to crush it there. The vendor's going to have a great opportunity there. We've got everything from food trucks to beads to art to
massage therapists.
We've got
speakers.
We've got the Crump Effect going to come and paint people.
Mr. Brenneman will be out there.
We got Mr.
Mark.
Oklahoma Cannabis Academy himself. The wonderful Mr. Mark Brenneman's going to be out there. And anybody else that
there's still
Dr.
several people.
Lawrence Pasternak, if you are local and you're not heading to the OG Cup, which I got to say that the OG Cup, if I had 3 hours to go zip on down there and spend a couple nights and do all that kind of stuff, I would be downtown.
They had
James
cabins.
Brown.
They got cabins going on down there.
They got the Beaner. They got Billy Dunn. They got the whole crew out there. They got a bunch of great sponsors and all that. It's going to be a fantastic event.
Shout out to Helix.
Helix is going down there. Levi and just everybody. It's if you can make it down there to, where's it, Heavener?
I think so.
Heavener, yeah. If you can get on down there, do it.
For sure.
And if you don't have the time or anything like that, we are going to party at
on
Lost
Saturday.
Lakes. We're going to advance the education. We're going to advance the medication, and we're going to advance the celebration. And
hashtag I am and we are 788. We're going to still make it happen. So it's exciting. Oh, and of course, the reason that we even got involved in to begin with was for the patient drive.
The
patient drive was why we got
thing.
involved. We were asked to be a part of this from the organization and said, for Chronic Palooza on 420 out at the Oklahoma State Fair, which was a large event that I hosted, and we had our patient drive. We actually set a Guinness Book World Record. We've seen over 1,200 patients on 420, and so we were able to help a lot of people very quickly on one day. And so we were asked by this group to come in and help out with Chronic Doc's patient drive for that event. So we're not going to stop it because it's changed, and that's really the driving force behind us, is to continue to have the patient drive. So we are going to have that. It will be from noon to 8 p.m. You can go up to Eventbrite. Actually, I'm going to change everything because I need to make it proper. I need to change out. I will make sure every single person who's pre-registered already is going to be contacted, so you don't have to go back up and get your pre-registration again for this particular, because it's a different organization. But I will make sure to carry those tickets over. But we will be having that launch tomorrow. We'll make sure to let everybody know what the Eventbrite address will be, so that you can get pre-registered. We're actually going to bring the price down to $100. That includes uploads. So you will be able to come out, and that's for children or for adults. And you can come out and get your patient drive. So we're trying to break our Guinness Book of World Records that we set out at the Chronic Palooza. So, please share this information. You guys bring your kiddos out. This is still going to be a child-friendly event on Saturday. There's just going to be a lot of activities. And like I said, this all just happened tonight. That's why we're extremely late getting on, because this all just got finalized tonight. And we wanted to, there's been little sneak peeks and things, people saying different things here and there, but we wanted to come out this late at night and let it all be out there. So we need to let y'all know.
I wanted to show everybody the doubler. Here you go, Nectar Collector doubler, man. I love that thing.
Well, the
Do we have any
Shauna,
questions? There we
the
go.
kid request spot, as far as to pre-register, well, we're going to put that up on the Eventbrite. However, we're still trying to get our sponsors back confirmed. When there's this type of a situation that happens, it creates some issues sometimes. So we are still trying to get our fabulous sponsors that I brought to the table that we're going to do some things for our patient drive. We're still in the works with that. So we are very hopeful that that's going to still be a possibility. So, but you never know. When things like this happen, things happen. So we before had a lot of children that were going to be able to be touched and be able to get their medical recommendations for free. That may not be the case now because of the way things were handled, but we are hopeful. We are very hopeful. But if not, we definitely will have the regular patient recommendations. And you know what? There are so many doctors and different clinics and physicians and different dispensaries that are all over the state. I'm really proud of, everybody that's been coming together. I mean, we're hitting magical numbers, but that's the main thing that we wanted to do with this event, was to do this. So we're excited about it, and Larry and I will be out there. We're going to be able to do some live content. He's not going to be a slave to the stage all day, because we're going to have some cool DJs. We're going to have some live performances. It's going to be a mixture, and we're going to be out there live pretty much the whole day.
Yeah, that's what I'm really excited about, is the ability to work with so many different people in the same space. That I saw dispensary owners that in the marketplace, you compete against each other.
Yeah.
You want the sale, they want the sale, everybody wants the sale. Mm-hmm. But when it comes time to helping people and to getting kids their recommendations and things like that, everybody's the same. Everybody wants to help, and so they let go of the dispensary kind of things and things like that. And that's one thing that I want to make sure that everybody's on the same page about, is that any other event that we 100% support the OG Cup down there. We're not just trying to detract or anything like that from it. We believe that this event is a great opportunity to get a lot of people through the recommendation program to be able to advance the education, to advance the different methodologies. We'll have the nectar collectors out there. We'll show different ways to medicate. We'll have some electric nails out there, just some regular, maybe not hands-on or whatever kind of demonstrations going on out there. And then we're all going to be able to listen to some great music and kind of.
And then there's camping available. You know, there's still going to be camping available, primitive camping. And so I don't know if our other stuff that I sent you that we've got ready to go, but the prices for the tickets are going to be $10 to come in. If you are going to camp, it's $25. That'll be an all-day ticket. That will actually, if you're camping, that'll get you into the after-hours mixer. The after-hours mixer is predominantly for business owners and key employees. However, if you're camping, we're not going to tell you can't come in.
Yeah, no, it's a party.
If you're not camping, the place is going to shut down around 8, and everybody's got to kind of wrap it up and get on their cars and head on back to their house. But we wanted to initially the after-hours mixer was something we wanted to do because there are.
Because we worked all day and
2,000 plus,
night,
close to 3,000 plus business owners that are all launching startup businesses, all within the first year of a brand new industry. And quite frankly, these owners, including us, have been working our asses off. So we wanted to have a place that you guys could come out to once you close the dispensaries up, once you guys actually get the processor stations closed up, you know. Once you're done for the day, wrap it up and then come out and hang out with us at the industry party. And so we're going to have a DJ going out there. Someone's talked about fireworks. I don't know. There's like all kinds of ideas that we came up with. But we just want to have a place where like-minded individuals, business owners that have worked very, very hard to get all this stuff put together in our great state, that we can all sit back and say, look at the stars and say, wow, we did this in Oklahoma. So we're excited about it. The industry mixer is just going to be $20. If you just come and strictly for the industry mixer, that's going to start at 10 p.m. and go till at least 3. Well, they say we have to turn the DJ off at 3, but, you know, just because of sound barriers or something, they said. But, you know, it is what it is on that one. Larry wants to go till dawn.
That's the plan right there. Is that
we just can't be jamming the DJ at after 3.
It goes cool. Silent disco.
3
to 7:10 a.m., which will have 420 Church on the beach at wherever we can
or wherever
find
the
spot.
park will be. Yeah,
we'll have 420 Church at 7:10 a.m. on high ground.
Yep.
And we'll be high.
And I rented a little RV for me and my crew. We're going to do a team building. We already had that bought and everything. So we're going to be out there. We're going to have a barbecue grill going, and, you know, we'll be doing the patient drive all day. But after that, man, when that thing's done at 8, we're going to let our hair down and we're going to be in that mixer having a good time just like everybody else because we deserve it. We need a break.
Now, if I'm a vendor and I'm bringing my wares in, when can I come set up?
We're going to have possession as soon as Friday, but I wouldn't want to leave a lot of stuff out there because we're really not, you know, you could like set up your booth there, but don't be bringing all your goodies and leave them out
Can
there.
I stay there Friday night with my shiznit?
No, I think we have to come in Saturday at 8. I still got to find that out. We got to get all the specifics put together.
Check on that for everybody.
Yeah, we got to find that
there.
out for sure. But yeah, so definitely anybody that wants to come, you can come camp out. The vendors, if you have a vendor booth or you're a sponsor.
Will there be medicating areas?
Yeah, it is a 1,000 acres
acre park.
of park.
So there will definitely be medicating areas there.
Yeah, and there's probably going to be some phenomenal giveaways, you know, T-shirts and all kinds of good stuff will be out there being given away. So I'm looking forward to it. Hey, the show must go on. Things do change. People make decisions. Everybody has their opinions on things. When you're in a large organization, it's called communication. But that's
so it's
cool.
called the Advanced Patient Drive.
This one is hosted
Saturday,
by Chronic
June
Docs.
29th, noon to 8 p.m. at the Lost Lakes in Oklahoma City. It's real easy to get to. You go out that road, and it's right there on the left-hand side.
Next to the sand dunes.
Definitely give it
It's a little lost jewel.
Do a Google Snader on it, and it'll be right there. and then when you pull into the place, it's all paved to get to the where the patient drive is going to be. Mm-hmm. And then as you pull in there, there's a little bit of that's like
There's
the highest grand, right? All
There's
that kind
grass
of stuff
area.
there.
There's no water there.
They
whatsoever.
have birthday parties there.
They were that
that
and they're
go
still
on
having the
there.
wakeboarding.
Right. And
They're still having the
There's still
all
plenty
the
of stuff out
that
there.
was going on before is still going to be available and is still open. I mean, unless a tsunami comes through, which the Farmer's Almanac doesn't say it's going to happen. It says that there's about a 30% chance, I think, on Monday.
Right.
And then other than that, it's like 1,000 degrees like it was today, like a hot box.
It felt like I was inside my...
I'm going to need to jump in that damn lake.
It felt like I was in my clothes dryer.
You left the door open in there, and it got in. And you walked in. You had your glasses on, and it turned to water on your glasses.
No,
And
it was like being inside the clothes dryer. It was.
That
when
shit is
it's
hot out there
86
today.
degrees and 86% humidity.
It's hot.
It was like 106 on the index.
I said, if there's extra water out there, it's evaporating.
Yeah, well, that's
was
what
hot
it
like
was.
hell.
That's exactly what's going on there,
Yeah.
Miss Cronic. Do you know that it's the planet still got the same amount of water as it had when it originally was created?
Is that right?
Yeah. It stays right here.
It never goes away.
It never goes away. It's just in the cycle. So you could actually be drinking like somebody's urine or dinosaur pee-pees.
Stop that right now, Larry. I was getting ready to say Hakuna Matata. It's a circle of life,
Yeah,
like the
that's
Lion
exactly
King.
what it
But I ain't
is.
drinking no pee, Larry.
Yeah. You're in, Miss Cronic. Yes.
Don't try it.
Yes.
Don't you dare try it.
Yes. Yes, it's the same amount of water that's always on the planet and all that. It depends what we do to it that makes a difference, you know.
That's true.
When we pollute it and all that kind of stuff. But
Yep.
yeah, no, that's the cycle of it, and I'm sure that if there was any kind of problem there or something like that, they wouldn't have the ability to have an occupancy or ability to do events there and things like that. And so
No, if it was that type of devastation, it would have been basically condemned, closed, and not available to the public, and that's not the case.
Right. The people that actually own it, that are responsible for it, that would be held responsible for it, they have given the thumbs up to go ahead and do it. And so
They've given the thumbs up for the urban
the POP
events to go out there
That's it.
this Sunday,
Yep.
as well as birthday parties that are going
Yep.
on out there,
Yep.
as well as our event that will be on Saturday by the POP.
That's it. Put on by the POP. We're advanced. We advanced the education, medication, and celebration. I am 788.
And if people want to know what the POP stands like, you got to come to the event, and we'll tell you.
That's it. It's worth coming to the event just for that. I gotta say that. That's definitely what's going on there. And then we're going to have a Facebook page here, or what's our next?
I'm going to work on a Facebook
steps there?
page as soon as we get off of here.
Somebody put the
Doug Juicy put this together and some other things for us, so we'll be working on that, getting that posted out. I'll be getting the Eventbrite updated. Like I said, if you
put
already
the bridle in her mouth and ride her. yeah.
you know, and so like I said, anybody that already had a pre-ticket for only the patient drive, I am not responsible. Larry's not responsible. The POP is
That's
not
true.
responsible for any refunds from the other organization. You guys need to contact them. They said they are going to be refunding everybody's monies, sponsors, vendors. Most of the vendors that I've dealt with directly, of course, I got you. We're going to make sure that you guys are taken care of, and we're going to bring you over, and we're going to have a great day. The other folks that are with me on this journey for this Saturday, any of the folks that they've talked to, of course, we're going to make sure we just transfer everything over. So if we can, you know, if that's something to be done, but there may be some, most of the things as far as refunds or anything like that, that needs to be taken up directly with the person of the other event, because
Back to your salesman.
yeah, go back. Whoever sold you, whatever, and you know,
have that relationship
yeah,
with
get
if
that-
you don't
get
have
that
the
back from them.
relationship with that person.
And if you got a ticket, you know, there were a ton of free tickets given out, and you know, that is what it is. And then people who have purchased them,
How much do I get for my free ticket?
it was free to begin with. It sucks. It freaking sucks.
It does.
Shouldn't have happened like that, but it did. And so all you can do at this point is, you know, you don't point fingers, you don't badmouth people, you don't do whatever. You just say, you know what, we're going to advance.
You say, hey, motherfucker, let's smoke some weed. That's what you do. You smoke some weed and you give everybody
educate,
hugs.
medicate, celebrate.
That's it.
Camp out.
Yeah, camp out.
Get
We're
the-
going to dance till dawn. We are gonna-
Larry's still gonna be in his Weedo doing cannonballs off that baby little broken. That go back to that freaking thing.
Is that right?
That scary stage. The scary.
I don't want
stage.
to. I'm just going to focus on.
Okay.
On
Well, Larry's still
on
going to
the
jump off of it in his
positive.
Weedo, man.
Yeah,
I'm going to
I'm
make
gonna-
him. And when he does it, he's going to land. He's going to go like right to his calves. His Weedo. He ain't going nowhere. I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
no, we're
It's
gonna
all
have
right.
We're going to have a real good time out there. Don't forget Sunday to go check out Urban Pride
Yep.
out there, Lost Lakes. You can still get tickets.
So after today, we will no longer speak of that other situation, and we will only be
I don't even
speaking
know
of
what you're talking about.
advance.
That's
We're advancing, we're educating, medicate, celebrate, because hashtag I am and we are 788, and we're going to celebrate out at Lost Lakes on June 29th on Saturday from noon till the sun comes up.
And if you love the Grateful Dead like I do, you're listening to J Rad from the recent Bonnaroo in the background. That if you're going to be out there, like if they turn the stage off, because it's DJ till 3, right? It's not no cover bands or nothing like that. That's going to, like, well, they kind of sound like them. Do you remember that? And it's like, yeah,
not doing it.
And so it's like not that. Like we want to be bumping and grinding on the Grinder Live. Yes, tune
That's
in
right.
nightly, folks, for the Grinder Live.
That's right.
Come on out to Lost Lakes the next 2 Saturday nights. Well, Sunday and then next
This is
Saturday.
Sunday for hers and Saturday
it.
for ours. That's right.
That's it.
So we'll also be getting some tickets printed up. We'll have those in different locations to be able to get picked up. I know some people said they don't have the ability to use Eventbrite, so we will have ticket outlets. The Grinders location will be one of those places to pick up tickets, as well as a few other places that will be announced shortly. Pretty much I got a hell of a lot of work to do as soon as we hang up and go off air on here. Got lots of work to do. Hey, I did it for the Palooza. There was me and 2 other chicks and Larry and a couple other great helpers that helped us out making it happen for the Chronic Palooza, and we had a hell of a turnout, and we have fought bigger battles than this and won. So, and whatever happens, happens, but I know that I feel very good about this. I know that this is something that everybody wanted. Everybody was very excited about it, and I'm just, ready to advance, make it happen.
And we need you. If you're around in the Oklahoma City area and you're watching this and you know some people that want to volunteer to help, we're looking for
Yep.
a few good people.
Yeah, we'll need some people to help us out there, and again, I'll have all that put together soon, and we'll have our Facebook up, and we'll make it happen. We got a short
Right.
time, a lot of work to do, but I know our Canna family. I know all the people that are out there that are really excited about this, that are, probably want to help out to make this happen. So we're here. Let's make it happen. Let's keep it going. Let's advance, man. Let's just get it going.
You're awesome, Miss Chronic.
Woo woo! POP.
POP. Shout out to the POP for Carrie Chronic.
I still got something else to say.
Oh.
I got one more thing to say.
Say it.
So I need everybody that that does follow this as well. This is more on a serious note. It's kind of serious and funny at the same time. Not really funny. But I need everybody to get a pen and paper and write this number down.
Do you want me to have a link? Do you have a link on this?
I can't find his website. There is an attorney here in
Or do you
this.
want me to go to that? You can.
You could just Google his name if you want to.
Okay.
Okay, there's an attorney here in the state of Oklahoma. Before I do this, hashtag free Wally. This is for my husband, and we've about had it. So I didn't want to go here, but I'm going to. So there's an attorney. His name is David Slang. Some of you may know him. He is actively marketing himself as a cannabis friendly. He's trying to get known well for the cannabis community, but David Slane actually represented my husband for a marijuana case, and he represented him a long time ago, and for marijuana that he did not even possess. It was a lot, you guys. He ain't no saint. He knew what it was. It was probably about 40 pounds that was getting mailed to his mother's house. And David Slayne was his attorney that he paid a ton of money to. They were offering him 30 years. That was his plea bargain, for 30 years for marijuana that was not possessed by him. So he paid him a lot of money. He was represented. David Slayne represented him. In the meantime of all this happening, he did some stupid shit. Caught a white collar crime because he was desperate. He and his child's mother was desperate to figure out a way to not go to prison for 30 years and leave their child. They had a small daughter. And this man represented my husband. Okay, so they got caught with a federal case because they had a little federal crime, about $28,000, something stupid, something that should not have happened, but they were desperate to pay his legal fees. So David here tries his case and doesn't do the paperwork properly. And basically, my son is 9 years old, and he's never been able to sleep in the bed with his father for marijuana, for cannabis. And I hired David after several years of trying to get him back on track. We've hired probably 5 attorneys to try to help my husband. And David Slayne promised us he was going to take this mistake that was making when they did a judgment and sentencing and didn't click a proper box. And basically, it was a mistake. My husband should not be sitting in prison for weed. And so he wouldn't just fix the mistake to fix it because it's the right thing to do. This is a cannabis attorney that's walking all around the state, marketing, contacting people, saying that he's here for the people. He's more trying to get everybody to help him out on a business-to-business level. But he's a criminal attorney. That's what he's known for. And he's really actually a pretty decent, attorney, except we lost. We lost the trial. But yeah, he was hired, in the past couple of months. I had to pay more money to fix a problem. And, he's shaking us, man. He's shaking us. I keep calling. I call. And his staff is just very nice, and they always have an excuse as to why something's not getting done or a meeting isn't being set. And so, whenever you pay attorneys to represent your family, the people that you love, especially when you've got someone sitting in prison when they should have not been there in the first place because a mistake was made, because a box on a piece of paper wasn't checked properly, and you hire them to fix it, and you feel like, your money's been stolen, and they just won't call you back. So I know you guys follow me. So, hashtag free Wally. So what I was thinking is you guys might want to give them a call. Anybody that wants to call up David Slayne's office and say, hey man, we're trying to find out what's the status on Wally. So you guys might want to just give them a call. Their number's right there, 405-319-1800. I'm at my wit's end. I've basically done all we can. My husband is extremely depressed. He's given up now because we've paid this man to fix this mistake after all these years. It's still not done. And I can't even get him to finish a conversation. So I don't know. Maybe if the Canna family wants to call into the office, I'll make sure to let them know who hashtag free Wally is, because I'm going to tell them I did this. So if you guys want to support us and give them a call and see what's the holdup, what you got to do to get that meeting with that other attorney and get this fixed so he can come home to his family and his children, that would be awesome. But just know this man's walking around, and he definitely he's campaigning that he's in the space, and I know he probably is a great man. He's extremely busy, but he's been gone 9 years. He's got a 12-year sentence. They offered him 30. So anything that you guys want to do to give him a call, give him a call. Just tell him hashtag free Wally. What do we got to do to help him free up some time to go have a conversation to just see what we can do to help get him home, because he should be home already. And then in the meantime, maybe you don't give David Slayne any more business until he's able to help make that one meeting happen for hashtag free Wally. So I'm going to get off on that note. I didn't want to go there because I don't ever like to do that, but I had to. It's been long overdue. My son's 9 years old, guys. It's ridiculous. Just get him home. Are you staring off into space now, Larry? He's like, I ain't got shit else to say. I don't even know what to say on that one.
That's it. If that doesn't reach into your heart and say, she's asking for your help, And to David Slane, if you're a parent or somebody,
He is. He's
you
a
know,
parent. We've been dealing with
do the
them for
right
over
thing.
10
This
years.
guy is totally harmless. There's you're letting out people way worse than Wally will ever be, and it's
Well,
just
they were
the right thing to
they were
do.
just and thank
And
God they're
that's
letting
the-
people out. But they've been doing commutations left and right and things like that. But that isn't even the case with my husband. It's literally just a conversation with another attorney to fix a mistake that was made that should have been fixed 9 years ago.
There you go. There's the number right down there. Everybody give him a call. Ask David to do the right thing.
Hashtag free Wally.
Hashtag free Wally. There you go. Leave that message if she's not there. Hashtag free Wally.
That's all I got.
That's all you
I had
need.
I had a
there.
euphoria day, and then I had to bring this out because I got crushed. My husband's extremely depressed behind it. He's like, why bother? I'm going to be sitting here until he's already had one daughter graduate high school. He didn't get to be there for, and now he's got a son that's 9. He's like, damn, I'm not going to get out till it's about time to have him graduate. That's not cool.
That's not cool at all, and it doesn't matter. That's the thing about everybody out there, anybody that's watching this or anything like that, is that we're all warriors out there. We're all fighting the same fight for freedom, really, when it comes down to it, and freedom of choice and freedom to be able to medicate like we want, and just the whole 9 yards of it. So we're looking forward to having a great time out there at the
Ford IM 788.
yeah, I'm trying to get to that. There we go. It's all
Advanced.
out of the thing there. I don't know, Miss Chronic.
It's late. We need to get
You
the
blew
hell
me
off
away
here.
with
I
that,
got shit to
yeah.
do. I got Facebook to build. I got websites to get started. I got to get marketing stuff together. We got a lot to do. How many days we got? 7?
All we need is today.
We've got
That's the
7
message.
days
No,
to pull
all
it off.
you need
We're going to
is
do it.
today. That is because today is the day that you can make a change, not only in here but in the world and in your life. And
For
so
sure.
there you go, Miss Chronic. Thank you so much for the announcements and everything like that. To the POP, we appreciate
That's
you.
right.
I'm Larry Reed. Come on out to Advance Urban Pride this weekend and all that kind of stuff. Thanks everybody for watching the Grinder Live. Peace.
Peace out. Good night.
I gotta go over here and turn it off. There you go. Get the terrapin. There you go.
I can't wait to see you in your Weedo.